Okay, we are here at 2691 and 2693 Webb Street. One sec here. And we'll just do a quick round. Looking at the front, brick looks pretty good. And I apologize, it's kind of late and it's also a really dreary day. So some of the stuff, some details are going to be hard to see, but overall, it's a pretty good shape. You got some tuck pointing there you're going to have to do. Maybe a little bit more than tuck pointing, honestly, with that little chunk right there. But by and large, porch looks good. This thing's going to need a little help. It's pretty gross. Looks like they've got some new windows up there, but they're not really trimmed in. So you got that to do. Pretty hard to see how new the roof is. I don't know if we'll be able to get any kind of glimpse of that, but let's keep looking. I think a lot of these windows are going to need to be updated or maybe even just wrapped, at the very least wrapped in some aluminum, because you got a lot of exposed wood there. It doesn't look like it's gotten to the point that it's rotted out, but I also don't think it would take too long for you to get there. Now this is great. Look at this, a brick garage. How about that? Let's go around the other side and see what we can see before we run out of daylight.
Okay, I'm not sure why, but for some reason the audio on this clip is just gone. So I'm going to try to recreate. That was the old coal chute. I was talking about that. I love those different colored bricks that they put on the front. They have some green, some red, leaded glass windows. Again, you're going to have to wrap those. At some point, it would be nice to have updated windows. The cool old milk chutes, milk and package receiver. Isn't that cool? What else? I'm going back to check out the garage. The roof's a little droopy on it, and that driveway is super narrow. But if you could get your car back there, it would be a nice place to park. It needs some work, but it could be saved, which is not something you can say of all those Detroit garages. The alleys used to be how you would get to these things, but all the alleys now are just full of rubbish and nobody uses them. So a little bit of work on the garage, but it's a solid brick garage. Looking up there, you can see that the windows in the upstairs are kind of boarded up. There's no gutter on that back piece of fascia there. The fascia is exposed, so some aluminum trim or some paint needs to go up there.
All right, here we are inside. Let's see what there is to see. Health magazine. All right. Stairway with a little landing here. 2 doors. Not sure where the hell they go. Let's see. See what the keys fit. There we go. Got lucky. Okay. Hello, realtor here. Just checking out the unit. Okay, so you walk into this room. I'm not sure what you would call this room. Looks like it might be a pantry. I don't know. A little study or something, but got some built-ins there. The floor's been retiled. Here's the kitchen. And everything looks pretty much like it did in the photos. Got a gas line here. I don't know if we can tell if the plumbing has been updated at all. Okay, so I see PEX in there, so it looks like we got PEX plumbing in here. So at some point, somebody updated it, probably from the the old, the old, what am I trying to think of? No, no light switches in here. Update it from the old galvanized, which is usually by now, with a 100-year-old house, gets all corroded and uh, it's just no good anymore. Some cool leaded glass windows, some nice details. This is all stuff we saw in the photos. That nice fireplace. These are those replacement windows. They look good in here. They don't look as good on the outside. Got the porch out there. So this must be the other door. I guess you can come in a couple different ways. Let's go look out on the stoop here. It's nice concrete. I'm not afraid to step on it, so that's a good sign. Everything looks nice and dry up here. These things, I love these little porches. A lot of times they're in bad shape and you really have to just, you know, get rid of the door so no one can go out there. All right. See what else we got here. Nice coat closet here. So what I'm hoping I'm going to find are some back stairs to a basement. And maybe up to an attic too. Great idea coming down here at night, right? All right, we got one bedroom here. A bit on the smaller side. You can see we got some updated plumbing there going into the bath. Closet, there's some electrical service in there. I smell weed. All right, another closet here. And no idea what's in there. That's not opening. Here's the bathroom. So somebody has tiled this nicely. These used to have, a lot of these would have a bathtub with no shower head. All right, as you can see here. And then this would be a shower. And a lot of times it had little spigots on the side too, and they would get all gummed up because of the old galvanized pipe. And sometimes these things have a tendency to leak. And a lot of times you go into a house and they've actually put a shower head in this bathtub and turned this into a little storage closet. Anyway, you know, it ain't the Taj Mahal, but this bathroom's not bad. You know, you put a nice vanity in it. It's actually quite nice. Got some built-in storage here, bathroom storage. And let's see, we got another bedroom back here. Okay. And then a little bit of a back porch back there. Not sure how confident I am about standing on that. Okay, what do we got here? Another bedroom. Cedar closet, that's nice. And then like a half bath. So looks like, I bet this is that other door that we were looking at. So you got a Jack and Jill bathroom for those two rooms. So that's nice. That's nice. Okay. So what I don't know is, so how many bedrooms we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you count this, 4. Maybe that's your nursery. I don't know. It's a good sized place. And if the downstairs is anything like this, I dig it. I like it. What I do wish is that I could find out how to get to the basement. Okay. Oh, here we go. There's our basement access. So let's check out the attic first. All right. So looking up there, I see that we've got OSB. And that means that at some point somebody tore off all the old cedar shake shingles, and that's a good thing. Um, because if you look up and you see cedar shake shingles, try saying that quickly. Um, it means you probably have 3 layers of shingles up there, and you're going to have to do a big tear off. So at some point, somebody has come through and they put forced air heat in here, which is fantastic. Now I see a gas line coming from there, and it's got to be feeding the furnace back over here. So, you know, you got these little octopus arms all over the place. So if you wanted to do some kind of studio up here or something, you know, you'd really have to move some things around. But anyway, there's your furnace. So you got one up, and then there'll be one in the basement. So when they convert these, a lot of these houses were boiler heat with radiators. So they would convert them. When you convert them, you instead of running ducts up through the walls, you just put a furnace in the ceiling, in the attic, and run the heat down from the top, and then you run it up from the bottom, which you probably see.
Okay, inexplicably, I lost audio again. So we're going down into the basement. That window is broken, and right here, I implore you to watch your step on the broken glass so you don't get hurt. I'm really kind of bringing you into the video. So that's the lower flat right there. I like this setup for access to the roof and the basement because a handyman can come in there, not disturb either of the tenants, and still have full access to all of the mechanicals. Coming down here, I was feeling a little Silence of the Lambs, but some old wiring, I don't know what that goes to or if it's even still hooked up. I did notice updated service at some point in this little tour. It looks like there was a room there at some point. I don't know if it got damaged in the big flood that happened a while ago and they had to tear it out or what. There's your other furnace. There's your water heater. And I'm speculating right there was a wet bar because see that little hook up there for a drain and water? There was probably a nice little wet bar down there. A little entertainment room. Looking around, the foundation looked good. I didn't see a lot of cracks. Didn't really see any cracks, honestly. I saw lots of PEX plumbing. It looks like the whole house has been redone in PEX. Updated electrical service over here. I don't know what that old electrical service goes to, but a little clean out and some paint, and this would be a really nice basement. And I don't see any really obvious signs of, anything that's gone wrong. And then here's the inside of those really cool package doors.